Give everybody some time to join. All right, looks like Instagram's joining. What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing? Hey, how's it going, Ben? Family FBA. Evan, what's up? So this is the first time going live simultaneously. We're going live on Instagram and on YouTube. That way we could do a live round of some Q&A. Show. All right, let's make sure the chat, I can see the chat. What's going on, YouTube? What's up, Instagram? How's it going, Jim? Let me see if I can adjust the camera a little bit more over here. All right. If everybody can hear me all right, go ahead and give me some hearts or some likes. Awesome. Make Money Hustle, what's going on? All right, YouTube, the first Q&A. So if you guys have any questions about anything related to Amazon, Amazon FBA, entrepreneurship, business, investing, passive income, real estate, anything along those lines, go ahead and feel free to ask. Instagram, you guys already know. OCB. Hey there, just got started watching your videos today. Great content, thanks. Evan, what's up, Josh? My sample of my products come in Saturday and should be launching my product by 3rd week of September. Thanks for your guidance. Awesome, Evan. Sounds good, man. I hope you found a home run, dude. Perfect timing. Q4 is right around the corner, dude. Just started watching your videos today. Great content. Thank you. I appreciate it. Island Girl, Family FBA, what's up? Make Money Hustle. We talking money? We're always talking money, make money hustle. That's all I talk about. Ben Waterlust. Let's see, what do you got, brother? Joshua, what's the difference between using Shopify and Weebly? Ben Wanderlust, so Shopify and Weebly are both e-commerce platforms that you can use to build your e-commerce site. I actually have Weebly and Shopify stores, and you know they both do a little bit different things. Shopify is super powerful. Weebly is super easy to use, so you can do pretty much the same thing with both of them. Your subscription is going to be about 20 to 30 bucks, no more than $40 a month, but those are for e-commerce sites. Could you give me some good tips on PPC? Should I start with an auto PPC or do manual first? Ready to ride, what's up? Evan, so I talk about that in a couple other videos, brother. And so what you want to do once you get your product, all right, you want to start your auto campaign. And what your auto campaign is going to do is it's going to mine different keywords, all right? It's going to show you different keywords that maybe you had in your list or you didn't have in your list. After you run your auto campaign, okay, and you gather all of those keywords, then you want to start a more targeted campaign like manual, where you start to do broad, phrase, exact, negative keywords, etc. What I recommend doing before you start your PPC campaign is you want to make sure you have your first several initial reviews, because what this is going to help is it's going to help you with your conversion and make your ACOS percentages a little bit low. When you're starting out with your PPC, the goal is not to be profitable right off the gate. You want to pay for data, as a lot of us marketers call in the advertising world. You're paying for data, especially when you're in a new niche, you're in a new product that you don't know what the converting keywords are, so on and so forth. So go over to Keyword Finder, go over to Google AdWords Keyword Planner, and go over to LSI Graph. These are all free tools, and start checking out the search volume for these different keywords. And what you can do is you can start building your list, okay? Run auto campaign, start tweaking it, start gathering all the keywords that are profitable. It usually takes 48 hours before you can download metrics on your auto campaign. Once you download that, it will show you the different ACOS percentages or average cost of sales. And you can start to build your keyword list, okay? and then you just optimize that and tweak them, do split testing, A/B testing with phrase and broad, add your negative keywords in there. There's a lot to go over, but that's pretty much the gist of it and the start of it. I have a couple videos on YouTube. The PPC module in the course is super in-depth. How do you get those initial reviews? So JessCoop05, there's a couple different strategies. Check out my YouTube video entitled 5 Product Launch Strategies, and that's going to show you in depth. It's like a 20-minute video. It's going to show you in depth. But basically, there's a couple different strategies that are around the TOS, or terms of services. You know, you want to launch it to a previous network of consumers or a previous network of customers. You know, with a promotion, maybe it's a percentage off or it's a buy one get one. You want to do giveaways to help spike the A9 algorithm, feed it the amount of views that it needs to go ahead and climb you up in the BSR ranking and to get your reviews. You can do it through JumpSend. JumpSend has a nice automation. There's a couple different services out there. You can do friends and family. If you do friends and family, try to switch it up in different states. There's a lot of farming platforms, a lot of farming groups on Facebook, but I personally don't recommend it. It's against Amazon's TOS, as you cannot incentivize for a review. But there's a lot of people that do that. That's more black hat. But check out that video. It's entitled 5 Different Strategies to Product Launch. Joel, what's up? Crazy GFX. Hey Joshua, I've been selling a fitness tracker for a week now, and I have gotten no sales. I optimized my title and keywords as well as getting 5 reviews. What would you recommend I do now? So Craze GFX, it is going to take a little bit of time to gain momentum. How many reviews do you have? Also, check out the YouTube video entitled Why You're Not Getting Any Sales and How to Get Sales. And I talk about a couple different strategies in that YouTube video that will definitely help you out. But there's a lot of things. You want to make sure that your back-end keywords are all lined up, that you're utilizing all 200 spaces. You want to, and check out that video too, the 5 different strategies for product launches. And you utilize these 5 strategies, they coincide with each other. And what you want to do is you want to run these simultaneously, and that's just going to spike the A9 algorithm. That way you increase your BSR ranking. It helps you get to the first page. That way you can get more organic sales. All right, so there's a lot of variables. How many pictures do you have? What's the quality of your pictures? Make sure you crush everybody's pictures. Make sure your back-end keywords, you're using all five lines, all 200 characters. All right. Launch it to previous Facebook groups, email lists, so on and so forth. Check that video out. Again, there's a super in-depth, step-by-step explanation of that in the A to Z course. Jim Fenn, what's the numbers looking like today, Jay? Jim, you know, I haven't even checked, but we've been averaging, last couple of days have been crazy. You know, between all the accounts, I've been averaging a little bit over 1,200 sales a day. So anywhere between $8 and $12 profit. So, I mean, you can do the math. It's been pretty good. We're going to start gaining momentum. The momentum doesn't really spike and get crazy until October 1st. November 1st, it's insane. November and December, all the way actually into January, because what a lot of people don't take into consideration with Q4 is there is a substantial amount of consumers and residual business that comes on Amazon that gives the Amazon gift card. So January, my sales are amazing up until the end of January in reference to Q4, because you have so many people spending their gift cards. And a lot of people don't take that into consideration. They think, okay, the wave's over in December, you know, we're ready to slow back down. You know, I've had years where January all the way up into mid-February, it's just strong. And it's because Amazon sells more gift cards than Walmart, sells more gift cards than any other platform or e-commerce site in the world. How much of a budget do I need to start? Approximately $1,000 to $1,200 bucks. JQ83. There's a lot of variables. You can find a product that costs $2 to manufacture and source. You can find one that costs $12, $30, and so on and so forth. So there's a couple variables. You know, you're gonna want Jungle Scout. And there's 2 different ways to start JQ83. There's the easy way, which is learning from a mentor, following a curriculum, working hands-on with learning from somebody who has been through the heartache, who has wasted money and who has wasted their time. And then there's the hard way, which is learning it yourself. And this is the hard way. I learned the hard way, which is learning yourself, trial and error, trial and error, trial and error. And the thing with the hard way is it is possible, it can be done, but you're going to spend a lot more time and a lot more money, which in the end result is going to cause you a lot more heartache, and it is going to reduce the amount of, it's going to increase the amount of time that you spend and reduce the amount of profit, especially in your first year. Do you do all private label wholesale as well? Jess Coop, I do all private label. The reason I do all private label is because it is fully sustainable, it is fully scalable. After you find your product and you have your product data, your product metrics, your PPC is optimized and fluid, you can do this 2-3 hours a month from anywhere in the world. With wholesale, you're always having to source. You're not able to get the same products every single time. Sometimes you are, but you're always having to source, and I personally recommend PL, and I teach PL. I have a couple buddies that make a crap load, mid 8 figures doing wholesale. So you can make money doing wholesale. I currently do PL and teach PL. Hey Josh, I've gotten a lot of scrutiny from my parents and peers from pursuing entrepreneurship. What would you say to someone who is in that position? So Evan, there's going to be a lot of people that look at you like you're crazy. It happened to me. Why would you quit your job? Why would you quit a job while you're paying the bills? Why would you do this? Oh, that's a scam. You can't make money offline. Anybody that's trying to teach you how to make money offline is a scam artist. It's a Ponzi scheme. And what I can tell you is this, okay? Impossible is what other people think, okay? It's an opinion. Impossible is not reality, it is an opinion, okay? And I would not let that deter you. A lot of people are going to give you hate, a lot of people are going to give you scrutiny, but once you start making several K a month, and you're hanging out in the Bahamas, or you're chilling, or you're traveling the world, or you quit your job, or whatever it is your long-term goal is or your short-term goal is, they're going to start asking you this one simple question: how did you do it? How can I do it? Can you show me how to do it? So I would not let that deter you. If you have it in your inner self, okay, it has to be in here. You can't force entrepreneurship and you cannot force success. You have to have it in your heart. Okay, you have to have the willpower, you have to have the integrity. It's not easy. If there was a simple formula, the course, I give you everything. In my course, I don't hide anything. I don't hide anything, oh yeah, I'm going to hide my techniques, I'm not showing anybody, I'm going to give them a little bit. I give you everything, but you still have to read, you still have to study, take notes, you still have to go through the process. This isn't easy, it's not an overnight success, it's not a scam. You just have to grind. You have to fall in love with the grind. You have to passionately do this and be involved in this. I'm working on private label Amazon, but my wife's going to work my business on eBay. 2 people, more money. I was thinking of buying stuff from Wish to wholesale for eBay. Joel, whatever you have to do in the beginning stages, however you know how to make money and find ways to make money in the beginning stages, do it. I've hustled stuff from thrift stores, from Goodwill, from all these different places, polo shirts from Salvation Army. Whatever I had to do in the beginning to go ahead and build some capital up to start to get where I needed to be. What's up, Marcus? Runaway Book, what's up? Jim Fem, how much? I'm sorry, guys. I'm going back in between Instagram and YouTube. So let me head over here to Instagram and knock out a couple questions. Make money, hustle. Have you used Amazow? I've tried it. I currently use Jungle Scout, and I prefer Jungle Scout. I know some people that use Amazow. Some people have used Unicorn Smasher. I've used all of them, and for usability and for accuracy, I recommend Jungle Scout all the way. Greg Mercer's super devoted. He's always working on the business, in the business, to improve the business, and that's my take on that. Plus, I've been using it, it works for me, so I'm not going to change it to save a couple shekels. Can I buy somewhere a step-by-step guide for this Amazon FBA? Arjun Asani. So I teach Amazon FBA private label what I do. What I'm talking about, I teach this. And on the Instagram, there is a link up top that says click here. That will take you to my course page, and you can read a little bit more about what you're going to get with the course and what the course teaches. But everything that I use, all the resources, all the strategies, all the tips, all the tricks, everything that I use to currently sell mid 7 figures is in that course. It's approximately, I just added 2 more videos. It's approximately 8 hours long. It's step-by-step videos that are in chronological order from starting an entity, from phase 1, starting an entity, taxes, classification, navigating, everything all the way to the end phases of brand recognition, brand awareness, building a brand, transferring to e-commerce sites to broaden your horizon, social media marketing, Facebook marketing, email marketing. Everything's in chronological order from PPC to negotiating. I give you my exact template that I use to contact manufacturers overseas to not only get the best rate, but get the best response rate as well. And it's a several paragraph. All you have to do is, there's big little bold quotations, is fill in what's relevant to you. So I make this whole procedure super easy. On top of that, you're going to get lifetime access. You're going to get access to our mastermind group on Facebook, and you get access to my personal help. I personally help all of the students answer any of their questions. I'm actively involved in the mastermind group, as well as my email. I check it periodically throughout the day. And you can ask any of the students, check out the different reviews, and that'll validate that. World-class e-commerce, what's up? Watched. Man, we got a lot of people in here between YouTube and Instagram. Uh-oh, what did I do? YouTube, are you guys still in here? Somebody shoot me a comment if you guys are still in here. I think I accidentally closed. Man, people are joining like crazy. All right, awesome, Evan. Yep, okay, sweet. I'll go back to YouTube questions in 1 second. You guys go ahead and keep dropping them, and I'll scroll through and answer them in 1 second. You're fucking dope. Super solid content. World-class e-commerce, man. Thanks a lot, brother. I'm the real deal, man. I do this, man. Yeah, I've been getting my keywords for my list. Runaway book, awesome, dude. Definitely make sure you hit up LSI Graph and get some of those long tail keywords, dude. Those are, man, low-hanging fruit, brother. Make sure you swoop all the low-hanging fruit. High conversion, low bid, exact match, long tail keywords are gonna get your ACOS percentage down and gonna make your pockets fat, brother. Yeah, I'm in the course. I really like it. I appreciate it, Joel. I'm glad to have you, man. Hi, man. Love the videos. Do any of your students have success stories yet? Hoyt Dudden. So the course is only about 8.5 weeks old. And so currently everybody's in the stage where they are contacting suppliers, getting samples. Their private label products are just getting to the fulfillment center. So stay tuned. I have a good feeling that a bunch of people are going to hit it off. I've got dozens of students that found amazing products that make me jealous because they're succulent margins. They're super lightweight. So definitely stay tuned. I mean, you can see the case study on my Instagram. Hoyt Dudden, you can see the case study on my Instagram, where I just started a new Amazon account for the course. Okay, new product, new niche, a little less than 15 weeks ago, and I show all the screenshots of the progression, and I've got that one product to approximately between $60,000 and $65,000 a month. So it's about it's a little over 20K profit a month, one product. So we just launched a second product for that case study. So it's going insane. I'm currently working on mastering international, and that's going to be the next case studies. We're going to be going over international, how to sell outside the US market. But definitely stay tuned. Hoyt, you can go on the course and read and see some of the screenshots from the different students, as well as go on the Facebook group and see some of the testimonials from the different students. But it's super powerful stuff, man. Like I said, I sell mid 7 figures on Amazon alone with 0 course sales, and everything I utilize, all the resources, everything is in there. Boxing TV, where can I buy some of that prop money? Alibaba, dude. You can buy anything on Alibaba. We're getting there. If you haven't bought the course yet, you're seriously missing out. Dude, I really appreciate that, man. I really appreciate it. I'm not even trying to come on here and amp myself up or anything, but it really, I spent a lot of time on there. The course is so long, and I'm continuously adding so much stuff because it's literally, man, it's literally almost 3 years worth of content. There's gonna be more videos coming, and if you're in the course, you get access to it lifetime for free. You know, I have multiple e-commerce sites that do mid 6 figures. You know, I'm currently in real estate, so I don't plan on dropping 50 mini courses. I just plan on building this course up and beefing it up. Awesome, we'll stay tuned. For sure, man. Hey Josh, I'm thinking about making videos on YouTube to build my personal brand. What would be your best advice to getting an audience? So, dude, Evan, if you're going to start the YouTube channel, just start the YouTube channel and integrate it with Instagram and Facebook, man, and just add value and just grind. There's really no secrets to it. If you add value and, you know, you help people out, you can grow. You have good content, you can grow pretty quick. Joel Hanosa, yeah, success story. I just started August. I found a product. I've created an LLC and just opened a business bank account. That's success for less than a month. Hell yeah, Joel. Awesome, man. Progress. I'm telling you, everybody's making super big progress. That's why a lot of people ask about, like I said, you got to take into consideration. I just popped onto social media 2 months ago. So I don't have a long list of success stories, but you can talk and ask anybody in the course and they're going to tell you that it's the real deal. I mean, just the amount of experience that I offer one-on-one with my students, the access to the mastermind group, you know, everything in there is super solid, man. The templates, the resources, the freight forwarding connects, the photographers. Andy, what's up? Michael, what's going on? Feed the A9 what it wants and you will get on the first page. Damn right, Runaway Book. Feed the monster. Feed the beast. Watch me grow. Flipper, what's up? Hey Joshua, for your first PO product, do you recommend to add your logo and brand name on the packaging? Base Manic. What I recommend is trying to go the most effective, quick, and least expensive route for your first product, depending on where you're at capital-wise. If you're a little bit on a risk, or excuse me, if you're a little bit on a limb financially, capital-wise, then recommend branding your product through watermarking your pictures, through the title, the description, and maybe getting some stickers on the packaging or on the product itself. And this is called white labeling. And then once you get proof of concept and you break that barrier to entry, what you can go ahead and do is then have the manufacturer make an injection mold for you, and or start printing the label on the product for you. But usually the MOQ, or the minimum order quantity, is going to be significantly higher, and the price is going to be a little bit higher as well, as there's multiple touches involved. A lot of times you can get product, you can get inventory that they have already sitting, white label it by buying it as is, send it to the distribution center, get it live, get the thing ranking, gain proof of concept, and still build brand awareness by watermarking your images, by having your name in the descriptions, by sending out mailers, by using JumpSend to email, make email marketing autonomous, to automatically send them emails with your brand logo in the email. So there's a couple ways that you can do that and keep on a budget until you get proof of concept. Now, as soon as you gain proof of concept and you break the barrier to entry, then you can contact them, say, hey, this is working. This next run, I'm going to need an injection mold, or I'm going to need my label or my brand printed on the product. You're giving them heads up, so you're not waiting on them, and you're already making another order. So that they like that, because now it's mutually beneficial, mutually lucrative, and they're going to try their best to do this to keep you happy. OG Magic, how do you get sales on your website? OG Magic, so unless you have a humongous brand that has a lot of residual business, the only way to get traction or traffic to your website is with paid advertising. Whether it's, you know, it's Google PPC, it is Instagram, Facebook, social media ads, or really the only free traffic you can get is from word of mouth, or from a joint venture, or from a free Facebook group. But unless you're a large brand and you have a lot of residual business, excuse me, the best way to blow that up is with paid advertising. Everybody in e-commerce, all this bullshit about free, you know, you make 10 grand a month right off the bat with free traffic. Paid advertising, it's where it's at. If you look at any of the big guys in that industry, paid advertising is where it's at. Facebook, Google, Instagram, etc. What is the minimum reach you look for in an audience in Facebook? Ben Wanderlust, I have a couple videos on that, man. There's more than 10 different ways to advertise to achieve different goals in Facebook marketing. So it depends. You know, you can go for a broad or narrow, or you can go for a large. It depends if you're going. If you're going for brand awareness, or if you're going for reach, you're going to have a lot larger audience than if you're going to retarget people through their pixels that you acquired through the landing page or through your funnel page. So that's a two-way street. There's a lot to go into that. Runaway Book, stay away from trending and seasonal products for your first product. That's a killer. I got a YouTube video on that, guys. You definitely want to make sure that you CYA yourself. Before you 999 method that bad boy, before you track it in the web extension app, go to Google Trends and make sure that you're not seeing stupid volatility or you're looking at the suicide jumper. Okay, you want to see a nice horizontal metric chart, okay? A nice horizontal line or a slight increase. That is sustainability. Hi, Big J. How many hours a day do you grind now on average? Sean Paul Arthur. Man, I can't even, I probably work 70 hours a week, man, but I love this shit. Like, some people love basketball, some people like hunting, some people like fishing. You know, there's two things in the world that I love. And number one is spending time with my family and my kids. And number two is working. I'm in love with this shit. I love marketing. I love everything about this. I wake up in the middle of the night to take a piss. I check my email. I check my phone. I slip into my office. I check and see how my campaigns are doing. But you have to love this shit. You have to make this passionate. You have to have a passionate relationship with your business. This can't just be a you know, a monetary, you know, this can't just be something that you think might work. You have to make it work. You have to really, you know, become involved with this stuff. Do you ever get involved in Amazon Vendor Express for any of your PL products? 15 Ministry. Yeah, I'm a 7-figure vendor. I think if you look at the screenshots on Instagram, I did some recently. I'm on both platforms. I'm a vendor, and I do some MF stuff out of my warehouse with a couple different contracts that me and Amazon does. But 75% of everything is PL through FBA. Your Facebook is amazing. Your Facebook group is amazing. Awesome, I appreciate it. The mastermind is great. You know, I haven't really exploited it to try to get a crap load of people in there because I want it to be small, all right? And I want it to be personal. A lot of people in there, probably 1/3 of everybody in there is in the course, so everybody genuinely wants to help each other, wants to see everybody succeed. So it's an amazing group. The mastermind is serious. It is Amazon FBA A to Z Mastermind if you're not in the group. Awesome advice, man. Thanks, no problem. Amazon Life, Lato, Toronto Hustle, Regen, Vicky, what's going on? Man, we got a lot of people in here. What's going on, YouTube? Let me go ahead and check your guys' questions. My product costs $2.73 to manufacture and costs $1.58 to ship door to door. By air, my profit margin is $4.13. I'm hoping my product will take off and see progress in my entrepreneurship journey. Awesome. what's the price per kilogram, and make sure that with your freight forwarder that you are getting one on the inland side overseas. You're going to save about 30% going with the freight forwarder, like someone from Freightos overseas versus a U.S. freight forwarder. That's awesome though. Dude, that's good margin for a $2.73 product. $4.13 margin. That's freaking amazing. It's probably small. It's probably lightweight. Awesome, Evan. Sounds like a home run, dude. Do you do business cards online or local as well as postcards to send with merch? Joel, I do a lot of digital stuff through JumpSend. So I send a lot of my postcards, my mail ops, all that stuff, my adverts through JumpSend digitally. But you can have somebody make something up cool for $10 on Fiverr. Send the PDF to your manufacturer. Have them print it out on the cheapest regular white paper they can get. A lot of times they won't even charge you extra if you're making a decent size order. They'll just do it for you. And have them just fold it and throw it in the package. I did that when I'm starting out. I'm not even kidding, man. It might have been janky as hell, but it worked. It was helping increase my, my reviews, my engagement. And in the retail world, there's nothing more irritating than when a customer feels like they're not respected. You don't value them. So when you reach out with a digital opt-in or a digital advert or a digital email follow-up and you show them, hey, I'm a small company, family-owned, independently ran, I value your business, I want to continue to do business with you, please let me know if there's anything that I can do to make your experience better. Anything that I can do to make sure that you are happy. When they read that, they're excited. They get warm and tingly inside. And statistics has proven, you can read all over the internet, that by engaging with customers will help your long-term conversion as well as the longevity of your customer acquisition. It is proven. Don't spam them, but make sure that they're happy. Hey Joshua, question. If a category or say item is usually real competitive, but you get in before the new model is out and not much on Amazon right now, is it worth the risk? Michael, so that's not too specific, dude. What I would do is go over to Google Trends and check the historical chart to see where it's at. You know, also track a couple of, like, maybe the top 5, top 10 people in that niche on the web tracker and see what their numbers are doing. You can 99 cart them and it'll show you a little bit more what their numbers are doing. But depending on the niche, if you're already in the niche or there's an open entry to that niche, and you know that there's going to be a better model or something newer coming out, I don't know your product, but if you can get in there before everybody else, and kick their ass with marketing, listing, pictures, images, back-end keywords, PPC campaigns, email follow-ups, etc., then you can take home the bacon. Yeah, totally did that. Trending product, and now we're stuck with inventory and trying to get rid of it. Scared of PL now. So Jess Coop, if you do everything that I show you guys from start to finish, you eliminate risk by knowing what to look for and by knowing every step, every procedure, every variable, and every mistake to avoid. That's a huge one. Like if you don't do that and you get into a trending product or one that's super oversaturated, over competitive because you don't know how to do the I-99 method, you don't know how to do the web track, you don't know how to properly track you know, their daily sales. You don't know how to go into Google Trends and see if it's a trending upward or sideways or a downward trend, or if it's a seasonal product. You could definitely be up a creek without a paddle. But that's the advantage of having somebody hold your hand who has been through every different scenario possible, is they can help shed light and help you avoid these obstacles before they even come. You might not see the pothole in the road, but somebody who's already been down that road can shed light on it. Do you have any PPC videos that you would recommend watching? Evan Zumwalt, I talk about it a little bit in a couple of the videos, but it's kind of super hands-on, so that's one of the most informative parts of my course, so I don't want to give away too much of the information for the course. I want the course to still remain valuable, but I do shed some light on it on a couple of different YouTube videos. Like I mentioned previously about starting the auto and the manual campaign. You can go from there, but there's lots of variables that tie into it. There's lots of stuff to do for keyword research, you know, getting your long tail keywords and doing the combination of low bid, exact match, long tail keywords on A/B split testing. There's just so much involved, and it wouldn't be fair to the community and the group if I gave that away. But dude, there's a super amount. There's over 40 videos now on YouTube, and none of them are fluff. They're all full of content. I've had several people email me and thank me that, you know, hey, I've started and I have successful products just off of watching YouTube. Thanks. Is the mastermind group free? I got in another course before I saw yours. Michael, you can go ahead and join the the mastermind group. It is Amazon FBA A to Z. I wish you the best of luck, Michael. Damn, let me see what's going on, man. All these people joining. Awesome advice, man. Thanks. Appreciate it, Vicky. Hey Joshua, can I mention your name on other people's videos to direct the traffic to your videos? Yeah, most definitely. I have no problem with you recommending. And and also I don't promote it too much, but I also offer 20% affiliate commission for the course as well. So if anybody that you know that's interested in FBA or want to learn, or that maybe they don't know and you want to introduce them, feel free to shoot them to the YouTube channel, or feel free to shoot them to my Instagram or to the course. And if you're into affiliate marketing, or you know people who are interested in joining the course or are going to join the course, make sure you send me a DM, whether it's on Instagram or email me at jchrismarketing@gmail.com, because I can go ahead and create an affiliate for you, and it's a free $120. Thanks, Big J. I'm sure I could do it well, as I'm known grinder. I've once ran 2 construction sites days straight to nights for 7 weeks, so I'll be looking more into this course soon. Sean Paul Arthur, awesome, dude. It sounds like you got it, man. You got what it takes, dude. Yeah, and a lot of people, man, they get hesitant, oh, man, you say you work 10 hours a day. I really want to get to the point where, I can retire in my early 40s. I have a lot of people in the course that are 40, 50, 50 plus. I'm not saying that you have to work 10, 15, 20 hours a day to be successful. There's a lot of people that do this and they work, under 10 hours a month. This is just something that I enjoy, and I have long-term goals. I'm only 27 years old and I'm able to do this. So, I have goals for the next 10, 15, 20 years. My children are still young, so I'm putting in, while they're still really young, I'm putting in a lot of hours. That way, before they get too grown, I can spend a lot more time with them, and I can set up stuff for, later down the road. Me and my wife want to travel, and there's a lot of stuff that we have. But I always tell my wife this: you have to drink water before you drink champagne. So right now, I'm just grinding it out, and while I'm physically able to, and I'm blessed, and I'm able to do the amount of work that I do, even though it's not labor intensive like my $7.25 an hour job, my minimum wage job I used to have is. Mentally it is frustrating. Mentally there is a lot of stress, but you persevere through it. You persevere through it. So to do this, you don't have to work that amount of time. In FBA, the beautiful thing about Amazon FBA, why it is one of the best sustainable passive endeavors that you can get into in business, is because of a couple different reasons. Number one, you can scale at your own comfort level, at your own risk level. In a lot of different businesses, you can grow too fast, and a lot of companies have went bankrupt or have went out of business because they've grown too fast, or the growth exponentially was more than they could handle, more than their capacity would allow them to. With Amazon FBA, you can scale and sustain your growth at your own comfort level. So if you want to grow 20%, 30% a year, if you want to double next year, if you want to triple next year, it's all in your hands and it's all up to you. And that's something that I love. All of the work is in the beginning. Once you find your product, okay, you source your product, you contact a manufacturer, you set up an agreement with them, you get your sample, you have the product private labeled, ready to go, you send it to the fulfillment center, it's dispersed to the different fulfillment centers, it's live on Amazon, you do the back-end optimization, on-page optimization, you do your launch strategies, you gain reviews, you start optimizing your PPC campaign, your ACOS percentage is where it wants to go, where it wants to be, you know, under 30%, under 35%, you're on the first page, top 5. Now all the hard work's done. And that sounds like a shitload of stuff to do, but you can find a product, launch a product, and be to that stage in as little as 10 to 12 weeks. I've showed you on the case study, I have one product doing $60,000, $65,000 a month. All right, I'm profiting over 25 grand a month on this product. $250,000 a year, which is a nice salary, a nice CEO salary off of one product, one brand, one account. You can do this. This is realistic. It can be done. And the beautiful thing is you can scale this at your comfort level. How many products do you have live on Amazon? Over 12. My goal by next year is to have 25. So I haven't been doing too much on adding more products. I really focus on building brands. I have 3 different brands in 3 different categories that each do 6 figures plus. My main brand, my main niche products or group of products with all the e-com sites and everything involved will do a little bit over low 7 figures this year. I start at 6 a.m. with my full-time job, and I quit at 8 p.m. with my DBA. Plus the weekend. Time flies when you enjoy what you do. Hell yeah, Joel. I couldn't agree more. Sam Arian Monthly. All right, let me go back over here to Instagram. It's Sandy. Flippin' Ain't Easy. Zago's Mom. Dobby. What's going on? Free plus shipping products. Let me see. Happy Beach Vibes. Cheers, Big J. You are a cool guy and very easily understood, making things easy to understand the process. I will be in touch soon on course info. For sure, Sean. Any questions that you have, dude, feel free to DM me on Instagram or shoot me an email personally at jforjoshua, crisp, C-R-I-S-P, marketing@gmail.com. And any questions related to the course or anything, I'll be more than happy to transparently answer them and make everything clear for you guys. How much money on ads after it's up on Amazon? So it recommends when you're starting out Happy Beach Vibe with your auto campaign, you don't want to start with more than $5 or $10 a day, because what you're doing is you're paying for leads or you're paying for info. What you're doing is you're paying to get, see, with automatic, what Amazon's going to do with automatic is try to show it, give you the most impressions or the most amount of views for the vast majority of somewhat semantically relevant keywords. So it is very easy to burn through a budget. So you don't want to start at $20, $30, $40. You want to start at $5, you know, and then slowly work up. That way you're getting data. You're paying for the data. You're gaining the majority of keywords. And then slowly up it to $10. If your auto campaign becomes profitable, it's because you're in a smaller niche and you're killing it with your listing. Then you can slowly up it and keep it as long as it's profitable. But you want to slowly increase it and gather as much keywords as you can. And simultaneously, you want to be on lsigraph.com. You want to be on Keyword Planner, Google AdWords. You want to be looking and checking for different long tail keywords, different short tail keywords that have a lot of impressions, a lot of searches, a lot of views. and start building your list, whether it be in an Excel spreadsheet, you write it down, whatever you do, and then you're going to run that report. You know, after 48 hours, it's available on the auto. Run that report, add that with your other ones, cross out the ones that suck. You know, like for instance, if you're selling dog collars and a chimpanzee collar shows up on there, you know, you want to mark that as a negative. You want to get that out of there. But ones that maybe you didn't find searching and doing keyword research that are profitable or close to profitable, you want to put them on your list, because it may not be profitable as a broad or a phrase, but it can be profitable at a low bid exact match campaign. So there's a lot of A/B, a lot of split testing. And that's really how you dial in, zero in, and get your ACOS percentage where it wants to be, at under 30%. Do you sell the same items on all of your e-commerce platforms? No, I don't. What I do is I find products in different niches, okay, and I build a brand, and then I launch other relevant products in that niche to, you know, make the brand a little bit more full. You know, for instance, if you sell shoes, I might go and get socks, I might go and get shoelaces, I might go and get shoe cleaner, and then put that under a brand like Kicks For Us. You know, this is all bullshit, this isn't my brand, but I'm just giving you an example, and that's what I do. And then I dial in on that, and I zero in on the marketing, on the PPC, till it is as profitable as it can be. So I'm the first and second listing, till I have the Amazon's choice, I have the bestseller rank, I'm getting, you know, the most organic sales that I can. The ACOS percentage is as low as I can physically get it, and then I move on and rinse and repeat. Yeah, no problem, Happy Beach. I hope I helped your, I hope I answered your question, man. Yeah, I've got up to 200 keywords in my master list so far. Feeling good about PPC once my product arrives. That's freaking awesome. You know, even the Amazon account specialist, because the amount of volume and the amount of money that I spend with Amazon, I spend a little over about $140,000, $150,000 with them monthly. So the amount of money that I spend with them, I have an Amazon representative that contacts me on the advertising platform, and she told me that she recommends not having less than 100 keywords. So if you're in a decent niche, decent sized niche, you want to have about 100 keywords. Especially when you're starting out, man. The bigger your keyword list, the more rapid, accelerated your growth and your success is going to be. You don't want to just find a handful that are making money and then launch and forget about it, because then you're leaving all this gravy up here that's untouched. You want to find the largest list of keywords that you can find and launch that product simultaneously with it. Now, and I've said this multiple times, I'll say it again, this is substantial. This is very important. Do not start your PPC campaign until you have your first initial reviews. Do not start your PPC campaign until you have your first initial reviews. A lot of people say, well, a lot of people will say this, well, I thought that's how you get reviews, is through launching PPC, because you get more sales and then people try it. It does not work that way. Can you get reviews from running PPC in the first initial phase? Yes. Is your PPC campaign going to be accurate? No. There's a psychological aspect. If you go to Walmart or you go to any store, you know, let's leave name brands out. If you go to any store and you see 2 bottles of water, okay, and they are the same bottles of water, but underneath it, one has a 5-star review liked by 250 million people, and this other one says brand new, try it now. Which one do you think you're going to choose? And this is a psychological trigger, and this has been proven in retail. Okay, people like what's called people like what's called social proof. Well, what's social proof? Social proof is somebody else validating that that product is worth a damn. All right, and how do you do that? That's through reviews. So I don't care if you start out with friends or family. I don't care if you go to JumpSend and launch it. You know, you do email marketing. Whatever you do, get your first initial reviews. All right. If you can get 5, you can get to the first page just by having enough reviews to start with before even launching PPC, depending on the size of your niche and the BSR in your niche. I've done it before. I'm telling you, this is possible. But when you get these reviews, it's going to make your ACOS percentage lower, and it's going to give you a good chance, a good CTR rate. You're going to get a super high CTR rate if you start launching your click-through rate if you do not have your reviews. And one of the factors of the many hundreds of factors that go into the A9 algorithm is in your CTR, the amount of opt-outs. So the amount of people that come and click on your page or your listing page and then purchase while on that page is a factor into the algorithm. So if your CTR rate's high because they come and they say, oh, well, the pictures are nice and he's, you know, the description's nice, but he's got 0 reviews, and then what's going to happen is you're going to see similar to or other sponsored similar to products on that page where the consumer's warm, which in marketing warm means ready to spend money, ready to buy. They're warm, they're on your page, and now they found somebody else, and guess what? Below their picture, you're going to see the amount of reviews, and they see the exact same one, different color, different brand with 100 reviews or 20 reviews or 5 reviews. That psychological trigger is going to prove, well, this one has to be better because it's got 5 stars. And they're going to click off your page, your CTR rate is going to go high, your BSR percentage is going to go down. Are you recording this session? Yeah, so right now we're live on YouTube. This is the first live on YouTube, and we are live on Instagram. So this will be up permanently on YouTube and on Instagram for 24 hours. For all of you guys watching on Instagram and all of you guys watching on YouTube, if this is your first time joining the live stream and your first time hearing about or watching my YouTube channel, please hit that subscribe button and click the bell next to the subscribe button. That way you are notified when I go live and when I drop content. This way you can be first to market, first to dollar. Let me see here what's going on. I missed a bunch of questions on YouTube. What percentage of your revenue comes from Amazon? So, Sammy Arian, the difference between, you say a lot of people are selling Amazon courses. A lot of people are selling Amazon courses, but a large percentage of their income comes from courses. So I say about 3% of my income comes from courses. I'll probably do upwards of, I'm shooting for $3.5 million this year, all off of Amazon. That's not the stock market. That's not real estate. That's not anything to do with any of my side endeavors, salons, retail stores, nothing. That's just on Amazon. So I've been doing this for a couple of years. So I mean, the proof's in there. I don't do this. You guys aren't a number to me. I don't look at each and every one of my followers and everybody on Instagram or YouTube as a number. I look at you guys as friends. I look at you guys as family. I've been there. You know, I've been busting my ass third shift for $7.25, stuck, hungry, wanting to learn, but couldn't learn. You know, at the time when I started to learn and I knew what Amazon was, courses were $10,000. Okay, I followed Ryan Morin. I'm sure you guys seen Ryan Morin. His course was $10,000. I didn't make that in a year, let alone could ditch it out on some course to take a risk on. So, you know, I really have a passion for this, and I've come to become very passionate about helping others get out of similar situation that I was in and get to similar areas of success where I'm at. It gives me a really good feeling inside. So like I said, I hope that, you know, it seems transparent and that you guys see the transparency, but you guys aren't a number to me. I don't come on here to make a bunch of money. I lose money coming on here, actually. So yeah, that's 100%, man. Try Viral Launch if you have the money. Long-term build a product, test, email list. Order size is dependent on several factors. Is it seasonal? Always do small test orders. You can always order more. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about Viral Launch. I've never used them personally because they're pretty expensive, but I've heard a lot of good stuff about Viral Launch. I might try them. Are you also doing consulting? I don't offer any consulting. I was offering consulting, and what was happening is I felt like I was taking advantage of people because I would charge them an X amount for a 30-minute or an hour conversation, and they would get through 10% of what I offer in the course for just a little bit more than the consultation was. Plus, what it was doing is it was locking up a lot of my time. You know, I've got employees, I've got several businesses, I have meetings, I have a lot that's going on. I don't live at my parents' house and, you know, stream from the guest bedroom, or, you know, I'm not in Hawaii right now streaming from, you know, a hotel or something. I have several different businesses that I have to be actively in. So number one, it wasn't making sense for me, and number two, I felt like I was taking advantage of the people because they were only getting a small percentage of what they need or what I feel they needed to learn. That's why I made this course, and I made this course so affordable. I mean, I could put the course out there for $1,000 or $2,000 or, you know, $1,500, just like everybody else is doing, and it would be worth it. It's 8 hours long. Look at the length of these other courses, if you can even find it. But that's the main reason why I made the course so affordable for the amount of content that you get in it. Not to mention, everybody in the course has access to my email and can ask any questions. I get screenshots of products, PPC campaigns, everything. And I help my students in all areas of any struggle that they have or any questions that they have, I answer. No, Sammy, no, for sure. I didn't take it the wrong way, dude. I just wanted to shed light on that because a lot of people, dude, my email, my DM and my email gets blown up with, you know, similar emails like this. Man, I just took this course and I finished it and I don't know what to do. Or I can't find a product. Or man, the course was only an hour and a half long. Or I didn't learn this, I didn't learn that. Or I've learned more on your YouTube than on the course I just bought. Can you please help me? They won't give me a refund. And dude, I get this bombarded weekly. So I didn't take it the wrong way. I just wanted to clarify, and I just wanted to be 100% transparent with everybody to let you know that you guys are not numbers to me. You guys, I don't look at you guys as, okay, each one of my followers is worth $18. No, you guys are friends. You guys are family. We're a community. So I just really wanted to hit on that. Yeah, no problem, Joel. I'm glad that I add value to your life, man. I'm glad that I can help you. So you say 3+ million and most from Amazon. What percentage is retail arbitrage versus your brand? I am not a child. This is my daughter's account. Laugh out loud. Kaylee Gamer, I don't do any arbitrage. What I do is I teach you how to build a sustainable brand, a real business. The first module, okay, is picking an entity classification, building a business, starting your business, all the legality tied in with that, okay, creating an account, everything, getting organized for taxes. I teach you how to build a real brand that is sustainable and scalable outside of Amazon. The difference between me and a lot of people that sell courses is a lot of people that sell courses tell you it's okay to go and get socks and then baseball bats and then shot glasses and then adult toys and then fidget spinners and then lava lamps. I teach you how to find physical products that you source overseas, like big brands like Carson's, JCPenney, you know, different large brands do. Create brand, grow the brand through Amazon's platform, let it continually grow on Amazon, and then now what happens is you have brand awareness, you have brand recognition, you have residual business, customers that love your product, love your customer support, and then you have the options to point these people elsewhere like e-commerce sites, okay? And what this does is this helps the longevity of yourself as well as your brand. You have extra outlets, because what happens if Amazon, there's always that chance that Amazon is going to come up with the basics. I did a video about Amazon's different businesses. Amazon has over 16 different private labels, and they're in each and every one of the largest niches. Now, can you still make money? Yes. I teach you how to escape the competition and find niches that you can build brands within that are very lucrative. But you always have to keep in the back of your mind that you can't have all of your eggs planted in the Amazon basket. Because what happens if that day does come? Then you're out of business. Okay, but if you have residual business, people who know your brand, if the brand recognition is there, if you've contacted them and you have an email list, you have pixels that you've captured from Facebook, and you can then disperse them over here to different areas, whether it be different groups, different e-commerce sites. That's a real business. So yes, I'm shooting to do close to 3 million on Amazon alone. But to answer your question, none of it is from wholesale, none of it is from retail arbitrage, and none of it is off of online arbitrage. Let me see, it looks like we lost Instagram. Oh no. Let me see if we can get Instagram back on here. Man, we're going on an hour already. That's freaking nuts. Yeah, Kaylee, so I hope that answered your question. The thing with retail arbitrage and online arbitrage is it's not sustainable. You're always having to go out and hope that you find new products and that you find products that make sense. You're always driving and going to different stores. You're always searching online. With private labeling and the way I teach, you find the product overseas, you source it, you send it to Amazon, and you always have that connection with the supplier. So all you have to do is send a simple email and a simple wire transfer, and boom, it's autonomous. Everything's automated. The supplier packs it, preps it, manufactures it, ships it. Amazon receives it, disperses it to different distribution channels. They handle returns. They handle customer complaints. They do everything. Yeah, I shared one of your videos, product research, to my group that only has 2 members. Laugh aloud, just building it up like a minded individual, blah, blah, blah. Have a YouTube channel. I wish to shout you out. Awesome, Michael. Sounds good, dude. What conference? So, Sammy, I went to ASD last year, and I rented the top floor at MGM Grand. You can see pictures on my my Instagram. So it's like pretty much a double penthouse suite. Had a pool table. It was a little over 3,000 square foot. And I invited a lot of people from the community and from my course, and we just hung out. We had drinks. We played pool. But I usually go to ASD every year. Other than that, I really don't join any other conventions. If you do a giveaway at a discounted price, would you still be able to get reviews from it? Yeah, most definitely. Penishal. I don't know if I butchered that name. But yeah, dude, if you give a giveaway at a discounted rate, or you give a giveaway at 100% discount, you can still get reviews, dude. That's what it's for. You used to be able to offer people discounted product in exchange for a review on Amazon. And what happened is it would say this person received. So you'd see the feedback, and then it would say this person received this product at a discounted rate in exchange for a review. All right. So Amazon used to let you do that, but what happened is it was becoming too biased, and there was the percentage of positive reviews to negative reviews was blown out of proportion. So Amazon stopped doing that. So yeah, I hope that answers your question. But that's one of the main reasons, dude. And you want to check out the video, 5 product launch strategies, and I go over a couple of different ones, including giveaways, how to set them up, all that stuff. Also regarding RA, a lot of brands are gates as well. Yeah, most definitely. Once you hit a certain sales velocity and sales volume, as well as review, the amount of reviews that you have and the length of your account, you can become ungated in big brands like Nike, Under Armour, all that stuff, you know, instantly. It takes 2 seconds. Any brand you can think of, I've showed it on Instagram before, I'm ungated in, and it was instant approval. So I said, what the heck, I might as well get grandfathered in them. I don't sell on them, but might as well. The amount of control Amazon has over you. We've had to pull products and prices drop like a rock. Can't sell units because of Amazon. Yeah, most definitely. Arbitrage isn't where it's at. I wouldn't recommend it. It's not long-term. It's not sustainable. Arbitrage, however, can be a good stepping stone to gain capital, grow capital to invest in private label. Hi Joshua, this is Major. Will this live video be recorded? It contains very valuable information. Yes, so this video will be live on YouTube. This video will be live on Instagram for 24 hours and will be live on YouTube. It's exponential. I just spelled differently. Oh, okay, dude. Sorry about that. I butchered it. Also, I got 170 units left and plan on reordering 500. Should I just do jump send giveaway for a few days or wait till I get more inventory? Where are you at? What page are you ranking on? How many units a day have you been selling? Try if you like nothing to really lose other than potential sellers can see your product. Yeah, most definitely. All right, man, we're going on almost 70 minutes. This is insane. Look at everybody in here. It's my first month, and I'm trying to rank, but only page 3 for the expensive word. Average anywhere from 2 to 5, highest was 7. Yeah, so if you've got that much product, dude, you can kind of do a little giveaway and try to spike the algorithm. I'll go to ASD this year. Let's link up. Yeah, for sure. I always have a get together every year at ASD. So when that time comes, dude, I'll let you know. I'll post it on Instagram. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna get ready to wrap this up. If any of you guys, any way to get inventory on Amazon without UPC codes? No, dude, you need UPC codes. Yeah, you definitely need UPC codes. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up, guys. If any of you guys who are watching are not subscribed to the YouTube channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Click the bell next to it. That way you're notified every time I do a live stream or drop a new video. And I hope each and every one of you guys took home a little bit of value from the content and from the discussion today. I appreciate and I thank each and every one of you guys for coming and hanging out for the hour with me. And we'll see you guys in the next one.